I'm back again. This time we're going to talk about a little bit older books, books for older kids rather. I am going to try to be quick again, but I have had to pare down again because I just absolutely love these books. I could spend hours talking about all the books that Usborne has because they're just so fabulous. But we're gonna try to keep it short and sweet. This particular one, this is the Usborne Look Inside series, and this one is food. I was actually surprised how much I loved and fell in love with this book series. I'm planning to buy a bunch of the other ones. You can hear Maddie on the floor over there. She's started crawling around. So hopefully you can still hear me over her banging. Julie, you had talked about Lift the Flat books. This is a Lift the Flat book. Bethany, I showed you this book today. Catherine, Melissa, Becky, Sarah, Brett, Marcus. This book and this series of books is so terrific. This is non-fiction, okay? So this will teach you about, this particular one is where your food comes from, and it talks about, why we eat food, what kinds of different foods we eat. We need to cook our meats and certain foods in order to keep us from getting sick. They eat different foods in different places, all kinds of things. It's just so adorable with the little refrigerator there and so forth. It talks about where rice comes from and how they grow rice and how they harvest it and how they turn it into the product that we buy in the grocery store. And it's just so adorable. It has, look, this huge, it's got flaps, and then it has a big flap, and then it has flaps inside. I mean, this is just kind of crazy, the amount of information, the flaps that you can get here, and how much you can learn from a Lift the Flat book. Can teach you so much. I had no idea. I learned that the peas, I talked about this today with Bethany and Brett, that at harvest time, pea plants are checked every few hours to see if the peas are ripe, even through the night. I had no idea. I didn't know that. Maybe that's why my pea plants have never done very well. I need to start checking them more often. So it tells you all this cute information, flaps within flaps. Again, it's just so cute and so informational, and really, you think of Lift the Flap as baby books, and I thought, oh well, my kids are too old for that. No, this is good for your older kids. Like I said, I am learning reading this, and it just makes it so much fun to learn by discovering all the little different places where there's a pull down and seeing inside. Look, it shows this fish farm. It shows inside the fish farm what it looks like underneath the water. That's just so adorable. And even what's inside of a cocoa bean, that's what it looks like inside. What's inside the sugar box, there it is. So it's just so terrific. Such a great book. And I think this book would make a great gift for just about any kid. And I think it's a good addition to anybody's homeschool library as well, because it is nonfiction. There are so many of these Look Inside books. There's a body book, several of those actually. And those, I need to buy some of those because they're just so informational. There's a space one. There are all kinds of different ones of the Lift the Flat books. Oh, hey Maddie, you want to join us? Maddie's going to join us. Okay, so the next book I'm going to talk about, that's again a little older than the baby books. I think Inger, you talked about, and Fluffy, talked about getting gifts for people. This book is definitely a fabulous gift. This particular one is a gift. Stephanie, don't buy this book. This is Jake's Christmas present right here. This one is the train one. Sorry, gonna have to appease my baby here. There you go, Magpie. So this one's the train one, but there is a helicopter, there's an airplane, there's a truck. Some of them are wind up. This one's a wind up because Jake's a little bit older, but there are also pullback for the slightly younger kids. And so that's a little easier for the baby, the little toddlers to do. And it's so cute. So it has a little story, and then the story is like that. And then it has this page, and I don't know if you can tell, but there are basically a cutout track for the train in this case. And you pull the train off out of here, and you wind it up, and you just stick it on the track here, and it is just, Nathan thought this was the cutest thing he'd ever seen. He wants one, although I really do think it's a little bit old for Nathan and Warren's ages, for a 5-year-old or a 9-year-old, but But it is so adorable, and it would be such a fabulous, I mean, what kid wouldn't love to get that as a gift? And there are so many different ones. There's a ladybug even. They're just really